Hello and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. Now we're on chapter 7, the Nameless Bookstore, which means we're halfway through because there are 14 chapters in all in this game. So, the Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins. As a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless Bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. As everything in this game, the bookstore's creepy too by the looks of it. Everything's so creepy. It looks like there's blood on the window. What?
Where is the bookseller?
Blood all over the place. And they all use these green lanterns.
An old diary.
A party declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Yeah, we'll have that. Thank you very much. Okay. Imagine if we could have this many books in ESO, huh? That'd be great. Okay. Handbook on Autonomy and Dissection. As precise and illustrative with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgery specific to malformations and motor disorders. More medicine, very nice. Okay. I need to look at my character sheet in a minute and put more things in it. I'll do that in a second. Ooh. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. I'm going to quickly look at my skills. I won't record that because it's not very exciting. Okay, turns out I didn't have any. Okay. Darkwater history. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 7th century. They named the island Darkwater because there's lots of typos I've realised in their subtitles and in this. Because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar colour of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviours. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Interesting here. Darkwater history again. Volume 4. What is that? I had that before, and it puts like a timer on. Oh, I think it's ink. Is it ink? I think it's ink. So maybe you can write. Oh, okay. Write things down with. That makes sense. What did we miss then in the other house? Missing anything here before
What happened here?
Here we go. Mr. Edward wants to find some clues.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Well, I think that's pretty obvious.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
It was probably cat. Seems like the sort to me.
tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
I'm not really sure how tall Cat is. She wasn't small, though.
What killed all these animals? What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Do we really want to know? Wait there. I'm going to go look in the other room first. I've got a feeling something bad might. We don't want the Shambler coming back, do we? Oh, we can't go in that room anyway. Okay, that's all good then.
What the? Charles Hawkins?
How would he know that as Charles Hawkins, though? That's what I don't understand. I know that the symbol and all that.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
I think we've figured that out already, haven't we, Eddie boy? They come to life.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
I'm not sure how he knows this. This is what confuses me. He seems to know more than he should. Like, how did he gather all of that?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Very good, okay. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents to the safekeeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Maybe that's what to say. Okay, so where did it say? Each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I don't know, but I bet you'll steal them. No, you didn't take them. That's unusual.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It's in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain, Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its centre. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from the last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of the Hawkins trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Economy and Dissection, Book 1. Okay, we've got more medicine. That's very nice. Ooh, we got a secret down.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Amulet in the shape of a dog. Well, it's kind of a dog. It's got wings. A strange amulet. The pendant's in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. I might find out more by searching the bookstore. We already read about the amulet. The amulet... Okay, we found what was over in this room. Oh my lord, look at all of this stuff to search in here. Right, so we need to find somewhere where Greek, life, and study combine.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
A book of history. I like their big words in this game. Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
Book of spells, supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals and invocations and rituals of curse. This volume is part of the Arkham anthology. Again.
Another volume by Arkham editions.
Offer in 8 rights.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
Written in verse. Volume.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
A lot. Look, we're looking at them all now, mate.
Volume by Arkham editions.
You like these?
Arkham editions.
Yeah.
Never heard of them.
I know, you keep telling us, mate. It's so funny. Wow. There's some cylinders.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
2 and 3. Maybe we should get number 1 first, though. Game saved. Don't like that. We don't like it when the game saves. Find somewhere to listen to these. Really, I'd like to find part 1 before we listen to 2 and 3.
A kind of chalice.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif.
Things are not looking good.
That's to write stuff down, isn't it? Okay, let's... Oh, we have got number 1. Let's listen to them then, shall we?
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine
there we
gold.
go.
To be the guard, I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
My destiny is already written, apparently, because I read a book and didn't want to lie.
I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, we'll go and find volume 9 then. About you.
The Chalice of Knowledge. The Queen has little protection.
Hmm? Okay, so where's volume 9? Let's find volume 9.
What did Drake say about this collection?
8.
Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message.
Written by Hermes Trismegistus, translated and edited by Nathaniel M. This collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text among 16th century alchemists. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises. Okay, we read that. Oh, okay. So we need a number for each. There's a number for 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Right, we need to figure this out then. Right, let's listen to number 1 first.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed,
Red drop.
set in divine gold.
Okay.
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its...
The
How many
Chalice of Knowledge.
Start with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there are 5 of them. Okay, so the first one's 5.
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay, so I'd say 5 is the first one then.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
Okay, so how many whites there are that are not
and my
queen?
will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
3? 5, 3?
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of
539. Okay, 539. Let's try. Let's just make sure there's not.
What did Drake say about this collection?
I'm gonna guess 539. If not, then the last one might be different. We figured it out. I'm scared to read it. Weird how this one doesn't affect my destiny. Like what Sarah Hawkins had on her floor. It's like the Eye of Sauron. What the fuck? Lord of the Rings now. Oh my lord. That's the end of number 7 then. So thank you so much for watching. That was an odd one. It was fun. Lots of puzzles. Now we're going to move on to number 8. So I hope to see you soon for number 8 of Call of Cthulhu. We're over halfway through the series now. So have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.